Good morning everyone from the Isle of Skye. It is about 11 AM. We just got ready for the day, had a nice bit of a sleep in. It's been a while since we've had a place that we could just sort of stop at for a few days because we're here for 3 nights, which is really good so we don't have to pack tomorrow either. Yeah, it's a bit chilly out here. We just got ready to go out for a walk. We're going to try to find the ferry pools or the ferry thingy something. I think it was the ferry pools. Or the Ferry Glen or something. That's what we're going to try to find. Go for a walk there. Just at the front of our Airbnb at the moment, taking in the view, and it's a pretty spectacular place to wake up to. Check it out. Not a bad view at all. It's meant to rain a little bit later, so hopefully I have enough time to explore what we need to explore before it starts raining. It's actually clear at the moment, but it looks like something might be coming over. But it's not meant to rain this afternoon, so let's hope it stays clear.
Oh, I see. It's a big cow.
I'm not sure what these cows are doing. I'm just gonna stay still. Okay, I might go now. Very fluffy cows.
I know, I want to pet them. We're here. We're at the ferry pools. I actually don't know what Keith said before when he was talking before. Hoping it doesn't rain later. But getting all bundled up. It's not too cold here actually. Apparently in the Isle it doesn't get as cold because of its proximity to the sea or something. I don't fully understand. I think it's something to do with there's more salt in the air and stuff. So yeah, but check it out. That's where we are, and that's where we're heading towards. The ferry pools. I think they're like little waterfalls and stuff. I don't know where Keith went. He said something about looking to see if we have to pay for parking. No idea where he is. We're just gonna follow all those people there. Surprisingly busy for being in the middle of winter. Not like crazy busy or anything, but there's more people here than I was expecting. Don't have to pay for parking. Yay. Starting the walk now. Sliga Chan. Okay, this looks muddy. Gotta be careful. At the first little waterfall. Have to just cross over these rocks to get to the other side. Passing by more little waterfalls. I think it's just more little waterfalls. I think the ferry pools are just like little pools. Seems to be one of the more popular ones, so there's a lot of people around. I go over here. You can see the big boy. No, it's starting to rain. Oh, look at that water. So clear. You can like see all the way down to the bottom there. Apparently you can swim here too. But I am not doing that. Oh my god, Keith's going down to the spot. That spot, from there you can get such a good photo. I don't know if I could do it. It's pretty slippery. I'm kind of scared to go down there. I made it down. Well, just a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. It's so loud here with the waterfall. Pretty cool though, right? Now I think this might be the main area. I was wrong. Down there, definitely not. There's Keith still hanging out on the edge.
Have a look at where we are. It's ferry pools. Ferry pools. I don't know if I speak that loudly or not. Pretty much at the top now. You can go over that peak, but there's nothing really over there. I guess you could climb those mountains if you really wanted to. Doesn't look safe though. Pretty amazing up here. It's also really cold and the rain keeps coming off and on. So we'll probably be heading back now, all the way back down there. On the way back to our Airbnb, there is the Talisker Distillery. So we figured we may as well stop in and hopefully do a tour, but if not, we'll just maybe pick up a couple of samples. It's literally on the way, probably like 5 minutes away as well from our accommodation. So we're in the car park right now. It smells it doesn't smell great here actually. It smells a little bit like, probably like old, well, the offshoots of whiskey or something. So not the greatest smell.
I was wondering what that was.
But the finished product's amazing, so worth it for the smell. Talisker Distillery. Let's see if we can get some samples. Alright, we're in the Talisker Visitor Centre. We did manage to get tickets for 3:30 to do a tour. Comes with one glass of tasting each.
And a pin.
And a pin badge each. So that was fun. And got like half an hour, so I might go to the bar and try a couple of things and check the shop out. Might pick up a miniature pack. Not sure though, because I've actually had the Storm and the 10 years, but I haven't had the Talisker Sky, so that might be worth trying. Maybe just getting a small bottle of it. I would get a much larger bottle, but I'd have to drink it all actually before we leave, and I'm not sure whether I want to. Not with Talisker anyway. I've got so many other distilleries to go to.
What's that?
This one is Lagavulin Distillers Edition. I know I'm having Lagavulin at a Talisker distillery, but I had to try it because Lagavulin 16 is probably the greatest one ever. This is really good. Thinking of maybe buying a bottle and sending it home. Maybe. Yeah, £5 off. I'll think about it. Hot.
This is called a mash tun.
They said that they're fermenting all of the whiskey in there for 65 hours. Unbelievable, we're actually in the distillery. This is where they're distilling all the whiskey. Stills are so big. Wash still number 2. 14,000 litres it says. It's really warm in here as well. Now I have to turn the camera off.
By law, Scotch whisky must be stored in Scotland in oak casks for 3 years. Otherwise you can't call it Scotch whisky. Most single malts will spend a lot longer than 3 years in casks. These down here at the front were filled in 1979 and they still have whisky in them. It is still a single malt because it's a malt whisky from one distillery. Once you start mixing from different distilleries, then you're talking about a blended whisky. And a blended whisky may have other kinds of whisky besides malt and barley. It may have corn, it may have wheat, it may have rye. I suggest you try it as it is first of all, and then try it with a little splash of water. When you're tasting it isn't a formal tasting, not to too much. You get the nose first of all, how you smell it. You get the mouth feel, what you get in there. This is Talisker Storm.
We just got done with the tour, and there was lots of stuff in there that I wanted to get, but you know, we have such a long holiday that I can't get everything that I want, so I got these little ones. There's a few other ones. Storm, Talisker 10, and Sky, which I haven't tried yet. Tour was really interesting, so hopefully got enough footage of it. It was sort of hard to film in there too much, but I think we got some. It's raining again. Time to go back home. So tonight is Robert Burns night, or Burns night. We're going to go somewhere to celebrate it, but we're a bit too remote here to really find anywhere, and anything's really closed. So we're at the supermarket, and we saw stuff for it, so I thought we'd do it ourselves. And we're going to start with the haggis. Maybe supermarket haggis isn't the best haggis to start with, but we'll do that. Got to remove this packaging, and then we wrap it in foil and we put it in the oven for 75 minutes, and we get Scotland's most loved haggis.
So Burns Night celebrates Robert Burns, who was the Scottish poet, and it's always celebrated on or around his birthday, which is the 25th of January, and it started because his friends celebrated, they had this big dinner on his the 5th anniversary of his death, and it's been a thing ever since. Look at this perfectly sized oven tray we have.
And goes the haggis. I'm meant to put it in the water. And now
we just put it in the oven?
when the oven heats up.
Okay. Side note, guys. Do you like our porridge? Scott's porridge oats. Original Scottish milled oats. The true taste of Scotland. Yeah. Can you tell me when you bought this for the packaging?
Now we have to put on the Scotch pies and our Burns bites, which are haggis, neeps, and tatties bites. So I don't know. See how they go. This is our haggis. I think the casing popped when I tried to cut it or something. So I don't know if it's meant to look like that. But
No,
I heard this pop.
I think it's meant to look like a giant sausage.
Yeah, but it should still taste okay. It's my first time cooking haggis, so it looks good though. Looks kind of like black pudding. This is our attempt at our Burns night dinner. We've got mashed potato and the neeps and tatties bite thingies, the Burns bites and the pie, and our poor attempt at haggis. And of course we have whiskey, because it's not a Scottish celebration without whiskey. And tonight we are having Talisker Skye. One of them I didn't sample from the place. So it should be interesting. Look at the little bottle. It's so cool. Now all that's missing is our whiskey cream sauce.
Do you want it on your potatoes?
Yeah, just tip it all over it.
Over everything? Or just potatoes?
This one, then the haggis. And yeah, whiskey cream sauce. Now it's obviously not fully traditional because we don't know all the stuff that goes along with it all. But oh no, we got the food. Try the haggis. How's the haggis gonna taste? The first try of haggis.
It's not bad.
Okay, I'm excited for it. And of course, I'm gonna start with the whiskey. I like that one. Happy Burns night, if that's what people say. I don't know. We're Scottish now.